let's look at the digital devices that exist. We will talk about the uses of devices, such as the uses for education and training, for creative activities, use of devices by organizations, businesses, as well as personal and social use, and uses for retail. There are two types of devices. We have input and output devices. So let's look at devices that are used for what can they be used for in terms of education and training. So for online courses, such as the one we have, where the contents are delivered in series of lessons over a web browser or a mobile device, and they can be conveniently accessed anytime, any place. So devices are important for online education and distance learning. So the distance learning would be method of studying the lectures where lectures are broadcast without student needing to physically attend classes in the school or the college. Virtual learning environment is a very similar setup where we have an online system that allows teachers to share educational materials with the students via the web. Devices are also used in the actual classroom to enhance the learning in the classroom. Students can bring their own device and participate in, let's say, what we call clicker devices, where we have a poll exam or a quiz question that the students can use their own device to answer these questions, and then in the class the results of the poll are displayed in real time to see the number of answers to a particular question, and to have the students engaged into the learning activities. So those are used for active learning. In the classroom. How about the creative usage of the devices? Devices can be used for new ideas, designing new systems, technologies, So creative ideas such as creating new logos or graphics for a new business or a venture. So creative ideas such as logos, arts, novelty, new technologies and patents. They can also be used for digital devices for editing photographs and graphics as an overall. So three-dimensional graphics as well can be used for medical devices as well as game development. Also the entertainment industry and movies. So the virtual environments, as we have seen, they can be used in dangerous trainings such as military, aircrafts, as well as medical patients in medical training, and also for entertainment purposes or game designs and movies. And another important devices application is for used for computer-aided design or CAD systems. So let's say engineers creating projects for new buildings or bridges or educational facilities, or whether those are residential facilities, would be using a computer-aided design devices to create their architectural projects. So they're used by architects and engineers, but also by artists. To create precision drawings and technical illustrations. So let's look at organizational or business use. So the devices can be used in manufacturing and construction. So, for example, three-dimensional printers. This can be used for cars or vehicle production. As well as robots. Devices used for by businesses for video conferencing, allowing employees to communicate, as well as remote employees traveling, as well as professional conferences and workshops. Conducted online or remotely. Virtual workshops. There are special devices that are used for managing accounts and as employee payroll systems. And finally, the businesses have special devices used for producing and sharing business documents. So those can be stored on clouds and accessed from anywhere. So let's look at the personal use as well. We have seen businesses, creative usage, business use, and let's look at personal use as well. So as we mentioned, the devices can be used for social networks, interacting with family and friends, as well as entertainment industries, movies, music industries, and video games. So all of those are for personal usage and entertainment purposes. Special devices are used for games, and especially in 3D and virtual reality games, to mimic the real world environment. Television is another form of entertainment that is used for personal purposes and for socializing. So those would be viewed on plasma screens, TV device, or other specialized device for television specifically. They can also be watched on mobile devices and tablets. Personal use for banks and financial accessing financials through a secure device. So device security is important in all of these. That's why we have those additional videos about device security. So if we are to access our bank or financial records through a digital or remote device, then clearly the device needs to be secured as well. So accessing personal records, whether those are financial, medical, or passport information, accessing this kind of records through a digital device. The device need to be secured. To protect the personal information. So the banking and medical and as well as sensitive personal information can be accessed online through a browser or through a mobile device or tablet, and definitely need to be secured. Including the physical device protection as well as the network and physical security. And then we have home systems and home entertainment systems. We can have one device operate another device within the household. So like a kettle for making tea, boiling water, or remotely operating the heating and air conditioning system, as well as home theater or home entertainment system. Let's look at social networking use. What kind of devices are used for them, and technologies. So instant messaging allows users to send instant messages through mobile device. Messages can also include multimedia elements such as video, images, and emoticons. Same kind of mobile devices can also be used to connect with friends and family through a social network platform. So it will be accessed through a variety of digital devices, including cell phones, tablets, and laptops. given Apple Watch. It will allow users to leave a status, upload images, videos, and participate in the groups. Other social use of a device is for talking, voice, so voice over IP. So cell phones are using specific technology to make the voice calls possible. But another alternative technology is the one that uses the internet for transmitting voice. Voice over IP it's also used for online gaming, and many businesses use it for their phones communications for their business between customers and between employees. Retail devices, so for conducting businesses in retail shops as well as in online shopping, we can use digital devices to access the products and services and to do the online shopping. Again, those devices need to be secured if we will be doing online shopping, because we will be using credit cards and financial transactions. Recording sales. Point of sale systems are used to scan products using barcodes. to record and process the sales. And again, like I said, credit card POS terminals need to be used. For processing the credit cards. Devices can also be used for data mining or data modeling. So data analysis and modeling. So the retailers can model the trends of the data to determine what are the best sellers, what items need to go on promotion, or which items are purchased together with which items, to determine promotions or store layouts. Stock checking and supply chain. So the stock levels can be checked on what items we have and how many they are available in order to restock the systems or restock the products as needed. Through the supply chain when we are getting low on certain products. So we mentioned that of these devices, all the devices we just looked at, they can be categorized in two categories: input devices as well as output devices. So the input devices will be taking input from the users for storage, transmission, or analysis. Input devices would include a keyboard, where we will be typing characters, alphanumeric characters and symbols. For example, entering data into a database. So input devices would include device where we are generating data to be stored and analyzed. That would include a keyboard, mouse, as mouse is used to point and select links, click buttons. Scanner device can be scanning text or images to convert them to digital form. graphics tablets can collect the input data using the stylus. It is used by graphic designers, for example, drawing logos. Microphone is used to convert the analog voice or sound to digital form and save it into the computer. Web camera would be used for capturing video or images from analog and saving it into a digital form, recording in the computer. And various forms of sensors. Those can be used for turning on and off lights, heating and air conditioning, or opening doors, turning on water faucets, and so on. And the other category for the devices is output devices. So half of the devices will be collecting data in and saving it, and the other half would be outputting the data for us to perceive and to receive and process. So the monitor would be outputting the images that we would like to view for the users to view. If they were looking at a web page or any interface. Another output device is a projector. Let's say we're in a classroom, we would like everyone to see the screen. We can use a projector to display the PowerPoints or presentations to a large group of people or a class. A plotter is a large high-quality printer that would print images in colors and on fancy papers. So this can be used for architects as well as entertainment. The speakers will be outputting sounds so that we can hear the sound from the digital device. whether that's for entertainment purposes or using navigation. For personal or private use, if we want only ourselves to hear those sounds without disturbing other people around, we could use the headphones so that the sounds from digital device are heard privately. So for example, if we have a private phone call, or we need to drive vehicle while we speak, then we could use those headphones. So this is about the types of devices that exist and their applications and uses.